You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about the Buffalo Bills. More specifically, the Bills situation involving wide receiver. As you guys know, they let Gabe Davis go. They traded away a clear-cut number one in Stefon Diggs. And as I thought most of us was laying back thinking, well, they will obviously chase a WR1 from somewhere. Whether it's trade up in the draft or do they go out there and try to trade for somebody like Brandon Ayuk? Now, I will say this. We know Stefon Diggs seemed like he was on a bit of a downward trend. He started out like gangbusters the first half of the season, and this is PFF's wide receiver grades for 2023, and he ended up slipping down in this 20. He was number 21. Now, that's number 21 out of, well, I mean, this is 50, and there's no telling how many are actually on this list. I'm sure it's over 100. So he was still very damn good. Down here with Amari Cooper, Devontae Adams, Drake London, damn good wide receivers. Mike Evans. So he was still a clear-cut WR1, but on that Texans team, going to be very interesting to see how good he does because he's got a whole lot of other guys. Tank Dell, of course, and Nico Collins on that team. But if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, your general manager came out today and said something very interesting, and if you're a Bills fan, you're probably worried. Also, Josh Allen has come out and made some comments about Stefon Diggs and the trade and how he views the room and whether or not him and Stefon have just really been talking it up since the trade. I got to be honest with you. I can't tell they were big fans of each other, to be honest. And I wonder if maybe that was part of the problem. We've seen them get in little squabbles on the sidelines. And if that's ultimately what led this, by the way, Brandon Beane drops a little nugget in here about a player being selfless. And a lot of people will look at Bills fans' reactions. A lot of people took note of that.
No. I mean, listen, you'd love to have two guys out there that are number ones. You know what I mean? Or, like, you're always going to try to find the best players you can. No, what you need are guys that, in this offense, that are smart, versatile, selfless, and can make the plays that their skill set allows them to make. And if it's a tall guy that's going to, Josh is going to throw up a 50-50 ball, he's got to come down with it. If it's a guy that we want to get the ball in his hands and when we need some rack, he's going to do that. I think that's what we're looking for. If there's a one that pops up either in, free agency or draft that makes sense for us or a really good two, we'll do it. But I don't think having a one or not having a one, Matt, doesn't mean we can't have success, on.
All right, I'm going to stop it there. He does not believe they need a true WR1. Now, the only thing I would say is, look, you can blatantly tell a statistical difference between Josh Allen's performance with and without Stefon Diggs. And look, I'm a big Josh Allen fan, to be honest with you. And yeah, Tom Brady can get away with a Julian Edelman. He also had Gronk out there, by the way. He can get, there was a time when, some of these, if you had a bunch of number twos, you could have a lot of success, especially if you were somebody like Tom Brady. Josh Allen is no Tom Brady, all right? And it's going to be interesting to see how all of that works out. I think a lot of people believe the selfless comment or the selfless word in this comment was definitely shade at Stefon Diggs. Now, Josh Allen has come out, and he has made a comment about having to let go of Stefon Diggs and how he feels about that exactly. Quote, "I guess that's the nature of the business," Allen said. And going into year 7 now, wow. It is just kind of what it is. I don't get paid to make changes on the team. I get paid to be the best quarterback that I can be and try to lead the guys on this team. Allen noted he communicated with Diggs since the trade, though it seemed limited. It seemed like almost nothing when you hear about what it was. Quote, yeah, I shared a text with him and got one back. Just thanking him for everything he did for me, Allen said. I'll always have a spot in my heart for him. I'll always love him like a brother, wishing him nothing but the best. Feels like a real canned kind of answer. While Allen acknowledged that what Diggs meant to the offense, he's excited about players who have an opportunity to step up in 2024. Quote, look at the statistics. They don't lie. Numbers don't lie, Allen said of Diggs. But like I said a few minutes ago, it's an opportunity for the guys we have in the room, bringing in guys like Curtis, Mack, Khalil, and Dawson Knox, guys who have been in the system for a while that know how things go, and within the system, anybody can get the ball at any given time. These guys are very excited. They're working extremely hard. It's good to see guys here and getting to know some of the younger guys better and looking forward to getting to know them as best as I can so we can use them on the field. With Diggs out of the building, Allen said he learned plenty from the way Diggs ran route concepts and the way his energy was infectious. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. And I know there were fans that saw this and were like, oh boy, we're not getting a WR1. Is that what you're saying? Quote, selfless, laugh my ass off at Diggs. A lot of people noticed that selfless comment. Allen wasn't elite until he hit Diggs. Every QB needs a WR1 to be elite. Kelsey has Mahomes. Well, Mahomes also had Ty Hill for a long time. And, well, Ty Hill, number one on last year's 2023 PFF grades. By the way, Rashee Rice, 14. He was actually ahead of Stefon Diggs on that board. So that tells you a lot right there. They will continue to fail with Josh Allen. This guy's laughing. Same guy. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Wow, I feel like when he said selfless and could get rack, he was aiming directly at Stefon Diggs, maybe even the smart comment. No diva zone. And, of course, we know, look, WR1s, a lot of them are divas, and we know that. But they're definitely, as it sets right now, the offense is in a worse position than it was last year. I mean, no doubt about it. Josh Allen fitting to be running for his life next season. I mean, yeah. This regime doesn't value a WR or offense in general, period. It is what it is. Well, the thing about it is, keyword selfless, the opposite of diva, Stefon Diggs. And I think a lot of fans are okay with Diggs being gone because of the diva aspect of it all. But you're also going to miss all those catches, those touchdowns, and those yards. Like I said, the numbers are staggering with and without Stefon Diggs for Josh Allen. And I'm a big Josh guy. I thought, honestly, they might go after Justin Jefferson, do another deal with the Vikings, just like they did for Diggs. What is surprising about this is this happening, and I think Sean McDermott came very, very close to losing his job after the season was over. I think all that drama he had earlier in the year, the 9/11 thing that come out, and of course they went through that bad losing streak. A lot of people, they believed that it was a fire Ken Dorsey or you're out kind of scenario for Sean McDermott. Well, we know when you start firing coordinators, your job is on the line, because if it still doesn't work out, then you're gone. Boy, it sure seems like a prove-it year to not have a Stefon Diggs or another guy of that ilk? Could they go out? Could they beat the Steelers to the punch and get Brandon Ayuk? Woo! Josh Allen to Ayuk would be very interesting, I think. That'd be a hell of a combo. I really believe that. I don't know. But as it stands right now, no, their offense is not as good as it was. And it's going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. You know, if they mess around and go 9-8 and miss the playoffs, I think McDermott is gone. So we'll see how this works out. Is it just me, or is Brandon Beane, he didn't seem too confident while he was giving these remarks about we're not going to get one either. Good luck with that. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.